Hey y'all, welcome back to another Elkins Travel Adventures. We've been traveling across the country with 6 kids in our RV. So our next stop was Yellowstone National Park. We visited Old Faithful Inn. It was built in 1903, just from local logs and stone. It is a must walk through place for sure to get a good look at it. This is a great place to walk through while you're waiting on the time for Old Faithful to erupt. Some of the other geysers were erupting while we were waiting to see Old Faithful. You will definitely see lots of bison throughout the whole park, but make sure to keep your distance as they move through, especially if they have babies. You are definitely visiting Yellowstone National Park to see these geothermal features. They are like from another world and they're so unique. I love that they have boardwalks where you can kind of get close to them, but hang on to those hats. It gets really windy. But it was fun to walk around and discover all the different geothermal features throughout the entire park. Walking down to Artist Point is so worth it. It looks like a painting. The hike back up is very strenuous, so just kind of take your time and make your way back up. But wow, the views were so worth it. One of the days we were visiting, it was very rainy, so we decided to visit the Grizzly and Wolf Discovery Center. It was just a few minutes from our campground. Had a really nice museum that we walked through. The animals there are all rescues, and most of the viewing areas were inside or they had small shelters to protect you from the rain. So you can view the bears and the wolves in a safe location. This was just a quick pictures of some of the rescued bears that they had. You could even sign your kids up to be able to hide food and treats for the bears. Obviously, the bears are put up during this time, but it's a great enrichment activity for the bears. So it's fun to watch them in their viewing area to see the bears hunting for these treats that were left. They had several other animals and birds that also were rescued, so it's neat to walk around all the places and see the animals. There was a wonderful viewing building for the wolves with large windows. There were packs of wolves on both sides of this building that you could view. I've never seen a wolf in real life, and they are huge and just majestic creatures. The next building had fish and otters. Otters are always fun to watch, and highly recommend this center on your next visit, especially if it's a rainy day. I thought this was the neatest little surprise where this wolf was actually able to look in to the aquarium where the otters and the fish were at. Another great indoor activity while it's raining is to visit the Museum of Yellowstone. It's an old train depot and has so much history on display about the beginnings of Yellowstone, travel within Yellowstone. There are also videos in some of the rooms that show different natural disasters that have occurred in the park over the many years. The next day, the rain had let up for us, so we took a nice drive. You will see lots of elk throughout the park as well, so that's always a nice thing to see. Next, we made our way up to see the terraces. They are living sculptures shaped by water. Travertine builds up, and they look like frozen waterfalls. We did see a bear near the road on our way to Roosevelt Lodge for lunch. The Roosevelt Lodge has some cabins available that you can rent. It was built in 1920. This is near where President Theodore Roosevelt would have camped. We actually were a little disappointed. It was pricey for our large family, and they were out of a lot of the specialty foods that we wanted to try, like the bison burger. As you're going through the park, make sure to get your kids to do the Junior Ranger program. They can complete their book and get a really cool badge. We stayed at Yellowstone Grizzly RV Park in West Yellowstone. It was less than 5 minutes from the park entrance. They had great level pull-through sites, really nice playground, a dog walking area, laundry facilities, and a camp store. Everything you need right there. I have to give a quick shout out to Firehole Barbecue. It was the best barbecue we have ever had. We were on our way to Wind Cave National Park next, but we needed a quick overnight stay, and I found this Harvest Host called Yellowstone Cellars and Winery just off the highway. It was easy to get into. It was parking just in the loop outside of their building, and it was perfect for an overnight stay. They had some delicious pizza and lots of games for us to play. They do offer wine tastings and sell wine there as well. It was a great overnight spot for us just to relax outside of the motorhome, and it was some really friendly people. All right, see you next time at Wind Cave National Park.